Hey everyone, it's Sarada and I scribble, and today I'm going to be inking this, which you probably can hardly see. Here is the sketch. This is probably what it's gonna look like, basically. This is my character Yoda, and I'm going to ink it. I am really excited. By the way, I could use the dip pen yesterday, so I'm definitely going to use that again today. And I also found some gold ink. And I know for a fact that you can like stamp on a plastic surface and pick that up with a brush. So I'm going to do that and add some gold accents and whatnot. The paper I'm using is a sort of thicker cardstock paper. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to get right into it. So for me, the part of Inktober, or the point of Inktober, besides getting better at hand inking, was to draw my OCs a little more. And that has really not been happening. I was mainly going to focus on my Bokuran no Monogatari characters and my Ichiban Idol characters. And so far, not counting Yoru, I have drawn 4 of my 8 Bokuran no Monogatari characters. Actually, it's 9, but I don't really count Hatsuharu either way. And I've drawn the Ichiban Idol characters at least once. But yeah, so I felt bad. So I wasn't really sure what I was going to do today. I've prepared so badly. It's kind of scary, actually. Every day I wake up and like, oh my god, what am I going to do today? But I looked at all the thumbnails I'd done, and I had one of Yoru, and decided that, no, I'm going to do this one today. Yeah, my little bad boy Yoru is getting inked. The crown and scepter and stuff like that. I partly did it because I wanted to work with the gold, and partly because it suits him so well. He is a very spoiled, sort of arrogant character. He is very stubborn, and he's used to getting it the way he wants it, because that is how it's always been for him. He's a rich, spoiled kid in all his bases. He looks a lot like a rebel too, with all his piercings and his colored hair, and he plays the part really well. So since I don't have a lot of other commentary regarding this illustration, other than that the paper really wasn't good for this ink. It soaked up the ink really quickly and made it actually hard to make nice thin lines, even with the smallest tip that I was using. So the paper wasn't the best, but I shouldn't have been expecting much from it. But yeah, besides that, I don't really have much commentary for the image itself, so I thought I could talk a little bit about the rest of Inktober, and what will happen at the end, hopefully. So I do kind of want to put together a zine of some kind with my favorite finished pieces from my Inktober challenge. Mostly because I want to spur myself to actually finish. I've been having a hard time, as I said before, sitting down and actually doing these. I was very good about it the first 2 weeks, but this week has been particularly hard to just get the stuff done. So what I want to do at the end is take a few of my favorites, put them into a little zine, and sell that probably in my Etsy store. I might give 1 or 2 away on my YouTube channel, because I hit 250 subscribers in the middle of all of this. So I'm really excited by that, and I want to give something back to the little community I have. Here you can see me using the gold ink. And at first I diluted it way too much and it didn't stick at all, so I basically just added a tiny bit of water before stamping onto the palette I was using, and that made it easier to pick up more concentrated amounts of gold ink. I used to have gold acrylics, but that's probably more than 10 years ago, so it would probably be bad by now if I still had it, so yeah. Other things, I'm struggling with the Steven Universe drawings. Ever since I failed my Peridot one, I haven't really been motivated to sketch it or fix it up and redo it, as well as do my next one, because I do have one more planned for this week, and that is the Lapis Lazuli. But I haven't really gotten to it, and yeah, I don't know, I haven't really been motivated this week. It's
a little bit upsetting, but yeah, that is how it is. I'm glad I'm not letting this sort of art block thing stop me from making the videos, though, even if the pieces aren't particularly masterpiecefully. That is so not a word! Even though the pictures aren't actually masterpieces or very nice works, I'm still doing them, and I feel like that is what's important. Here you can see how the gold is shiny. This is more of an antique gray gold, so it's not very bright, but it gives just a little bit of a shine that I like. Here is the scanned version, a little more high contrast. And I'm just gonna say thank you for today. This was day 19, and I will see you again tomorrow for day 20. Bye!